Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, we're taking a look at another GEC. This is the number 77 Yankee Barlow. And this one came out, here about a month or so ago. And man, single-bladed Barlow GEC. Yeah, I, I jumped on it. Now, it's kind of funny. Over the past, I don't know, few months, I've purchased like 4 GEC knives, and I think I pretty much doubled my collection in my lifetime. So, um, yeah, it just happens to be that they were releasing some that, man, I just really, and then they didn't just release this one, I guess, kinda, but I had the opportunity to purchase this one, was given the opportunity to purchase this one, and yeah, again, single bladed Barlow. Yeah, I was done. I was done. So hey, it is what it is. But we're gonna talk about this guy now. I'll show you this right here. This is the number 77, an antique yellow Sawcut bone. Now there was actually 4 different versions of this. You got the antique sawbone, and then you had the antique yellow Sawcut bone, and then you had a Cocobolo. Those were, I think, dealer wide, and then you had a couple of SFOs or special factory orders for collector's knives, and they were in Sandbar Stag and olive wood, I believe is what it was. Yeah, oh my goodness, that olive wood was gorgeous. So, but those were strictly SFOs for collectorknives.net. But we're going to talk about this guy. Now, as you can see there, you got the unexcelled Northfield trim. There you go. Show that to you. The unexcelled Northfield trim. Now, they call it yellow Sawcut bone, and I mean, really, there's not a whole lot of yellow on it. It's really more of a brown. I mean, this one is, I'm sure there are probably a few different, but I mean, really digging this look. Of course, you've got the Northfield trim. Beautiful knife. Transitions are just fantastic. You know, pins. There you go. You can see the pins. Not too bad. A little proud maybe on that one, but other than that, just really well done. And I mean brass liners. I mean, look at that. It's just, they're just so well done. And oh man, these last 4 that have come out, I've just been like, okay, yeah, I'm done. I'm on them. So, but now I see there's another one coming out. I just saw it. I can't remember exactly what number it is, but it's a 2-bladed. It's not a Barlow, so probably not going to jump on that one, because I mean, when these guys go on sale, I mean, they're gone. They're there and then they're gone. I can't remember. I picked this one up from my good friend Austin at Collector, or at CS Reisner, traditionalpocketknives.com, and he said they were gone in a matter of minutes. So, and that's the way they are. And then a day or so later, or even maybe later that day, they're twice as much on eBay. So that's just the way these go, guys. I mean, yes, these are definitely a not second hand, but a secondary market knife at this point. And they are 10 minutes after they're released. I mean, that's just the way it is. But beautiful construction. Let's take a look. We've got 1095 blade. This one hasn't got a whole lot of use yet. It's still pretty nice, but it's 1095. There you go. You got the Yankee Barlow. You got kind of the Uncle Sam type top hat there. Really nice looking long pull. Spear point blade, nice swedge. I just love the way that blade looks. Now, I'll admit, on my single bladed Barlows, I really like the way the spear points look over the clip points. Now, that 86 is definitely a clip point, and it's a beautiful knife, but the spear point, for me, that's where it's at. So there you go, Northfield Unexcelled, Titusville, PA. All your numbers, GEC. But what do you guys think? You guys like the way that looks? I mean, I do. I just love the way it looks. I mean, right now, there's not a whole lot of patina on it, so it's a fingerprint magnet, but oh, man, these single-bladed Barlows. Okay, so let's do our quick spec check, size comparisons, all that good stuff, and we'll take a look at it. So what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right about 6.5 inches. You're looking at about a 3, almost a 3 3/4 inch handle, and about a 3, just under 3-inch blade. Cutting edge, roughly right about 2.5. Nice little swedge on that. I mean, obviously, you know, your grip length, you can cheat up a little bit on that kick. You do have a half stop, as you can see there. Walk and talk. Very nice. Very nice. Let's get it. We'll get a weight on it. We'll see what she weighs overall. 69 and 2.5 ounces, 2.4. So a carry, I mean, I slip carry mine, you know, just to kind of protect them a little bit. But, oh, we didn't do size comparisons. Doggone it. Well, we need to do that. So, well, I mean, we know the PM2 is just much, much bigger. So we'll pull out the bug out. So that's kind of how it stacks up next to the bug out as far as overall size. We'll bring out some of its friends. Here's how it looks up against, whoa, the 71. They just want to bounce all around. That's how it looks up against the 71 bullnose. And then we have, again, a single-bladed Barlow, the one I showed you just a minute ago, the number 86 in that clip point. I mean, that's a beautiful knife. Don't get me wrong. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous, the GEC double acorn. But it just, me, I just like that spear point. It's a beautiful, beautiful blade. Love the spear point. Not going to get rid of that. Not going to get rid of that 86 anytime soon. Just so you know. Just because it's a clip point. But, you know, a little bit behind. A little bit of history, I guess, as I kind of show it off again and let you look at it. This is actually the third rendition of the 77. First one you had was the Yankee Jack, or Washington Jack. That came out in 2014. And that was a clip point spear point. So it was actually a two-bladed. It came with a clip and a spear. And then 2014 as well, you had the 77 Barlow. And you actually had two different, you had in 2014 and 2018, you had the Barlow. This just the 77 Barlow, not the Yankee Barlow. And those were two-bladed Barlows. The ones that were released in 2014, I think it was 4 or 5 versions. And it was a clip point Warncliffe, which was some gorgeous, gorgeous covers on it. And then in 2018, it was a clip point sheep's foot. And I believe there was 3 or 4 different versions of that. And those were all SFOs, special factory orders from Collector's Knives again. Just like the other 2 in the 2022 release were. So just some gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful knives. Like I said, you know, I'm not actively seeking GEC knives, but when I have, you know, the opportunity to get one as beautiful as this single-bladed Barlow, you guys know that's my favorite. That and these guys, the Sodbusters. I love, if I had, you know, for me, that right there is a perfect pair of knives. Absolutely 100%. Just a perfect pair of traditional slip joint knives. Let me know, guys. I know they got the billboarding. I understand. And that's not the greatest for a lot of people. It doesn't bother me on these. Not in the least. I have to be honest. I mean, it doesn't necessarily bother me on most knives. But it really doesn't bother me on these. These are gorgeous. Would they look a lot cleaner if it wasn't there? Absolutely 100% can't argue with that at all. I mean, even the clip, you know, the 86, it's got the GEC on it as well. But all well and good. Beautiful knife. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I know some of you don't really care for slip joints, and that's fine. It's, you know, that's why there's so many different types of knives out there. There is something out there for everybody. And as many knives as are out there anymore, there's probably 3 or 4 somethings out there for everybody. So really appreciate you guys taking the time to check this beautiful, beautiful knife out with me. This is the GEC number 77 Yankee Barlow in that antique yellow Sawcut bone. Thanks a lot, guys. Always appreciate you. Remember, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Bye-bye.